What's up, guys? Anton Crowley here from Dropship Lifestyle, and welcome to another episode of Dropship Weekly. If this is your first time tuning in to our YouTube show, just know this is a weekly show we do, and it's designed to help answer your questions and celebrate our students' success. So in today's video, what we're going to talk about is what the title says, and that is the must-have apps for your Shopify store in 2018. One thing I'll mention before we get into the list, this is kind of crowdsourced amongst our members. We started a poll in one of our Facebook communities, and we just basically asked, like, what app is everyone using? And the reason we asked this is because I think there's over like 1,200 of them now in the Shopify App Store. And the truth is there's a lot of really good ones, but to test them all yourself, it would take forever. So we wanted to put together a list, not only of the apps that we use, but also of the apps that our students are using, and really the ones that make sense as kind of like must-haves if you're new to this whole e-commerce thing and you're thinking, what should I be using? I'll also preface this by saying some of them are free, some of them are paid. But listen, if you're building a business, then, there's a reason, right? You should be putting money into it. It's not like you're just going to start something for free and get rich. So I always tell people, start with at least $200-$300 budget, and that should be enough to get you going. So with that being said, guys, before we dive into these top apps, I do want to do our weekly section that we call shout outs, just to call attention to some people from the community that got big wins this week. So first of all, Kyle said, "This is my proudest moment in a while." It's his 4th month of Dropship Lifestyle. And look at this, guys, one order for $5,600. Okay, one order. Now, this is why, apps that cost money don't matter, because this order right here probably has a net profit of $2,000, which will cover your app costs for the next 3 years. So think of it that way, right? You're using these apps to make money. Next, I just want to say congratulations to Alex. He said, "Happy 1-year anniversary to me. Thankful for this community and for this business model. Things are pretty consistent now and couldn't be happier." So Alex got the notification in his Shopify dashboard that his store just launched. No, he got his first order 1 year ago. And as you can see now, he's doing about $50,000 a month, $47,000 a month pretty consistently. That is awesome. Congratulations, Alex. Nice work. Next, we have Sophia here, and she said she just finished her first month with Dropship Lifestyle, made over $2,000 profit, not sales, profit. So Sophia, that is amazing. Congratulations. And finally, this one's not related to money, but it's still a major win. Tristina said, "Woohoo, just got accepted by our first gold supplier. Love to see that map agreement paperwork come through." They were on the call, and the supplier told them they stopped accepting dropshippers, but they used the talking points that I share in the Dropship Blueprint in my coaching program. They got excited to get him on board. They approved her, and she says, "This training works. We're jumping for joy over here," as you should be. And for anyone that doesn't know what a gold supplier means, this is something I teach in my Dropship Blueprint course. It's not like an Alibaba or AliExpress gold supplier. These are basically the way I tier suppliers. You have bronze, silver, and gold, and the gold suppliers are the ones that actually send you orders and basically give you money. So huge win. Congratulations, Christina, especially after you originally had gotten rejected and turned that around on the call. So great work. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead. I know why you're here. You want to see these top apps. So let's get into the must-have Shopify apps for 2018 in this week's episode of Dropship Weekly. All right, so here they are, the top apps that we recommend and that our students recommend. I'll mention these aren't ranked in any particular order. What I'm gonna do is go through each of them in the Shopify App Store and let you know why they made this list. And also, if you have any apps that aren't on this list that you love, let me know in the comments below this video, and then I'll add them to the next time we make one of these videos, assuming they're legit and they work for us as well. But the first app that we recommend is called Automatic Discount. Now, what's cool about this is a big thing in our marketing is using what's called exit intent overlays. When someone comes to our website and they go to leave, we basically have a pop-up come up that tries to capture their name and email so we can start a dialogue with that person. Now, we also do this via live chat, but we're basically trying to figure out why someone's leaving without buying, right? We don't want someone that we just paid to come to our site to leave. So once we do that, if it comes down to price, if they say, well, I saw it for $10 less over here, or if I can get it for $1,000 today, I would choose you. Assuming all the financials make sense, we like to be able to quickly tell that person, okay, let's make a deal. Here's your link to buy. Now, with this app, Automatic Discount, it does lots of different things, but the thing we like it for is it allows us to quickly make links that when clicked on will apply a specific discount. So let's just say, for example, I was selling an iPhone, which of course I wouldn't be, but if I was, and it was $1,000 and someone said, hey, I can afford $950 and I saw someone else is offering for that, can you match it? We would say, okay, hold on 1 second. Then we could send them a custom link that goes to our iPhone product page that already applies $50 off. So all that person has to do then is check out and buy. It makes the process really smooth. Great way to, again, keep things simple and smooth. With shoppers online, they're not always the most technically advanced people. So the easier you can make it from someone to buy from you, the better. And Automatic Discount, that's why we like it. Again, it does a whole bunch more. You could check it out, but that's what we really like about it. The next app that came in recommended very highly by our community here at Dropship Lifestyle is called Compass. Now, what's cool about Compass is it helps track your marketing efforts. I mentioned this, in Dropship Lifestyle when I share my story a little bit and how I first got started. One big regret I have with everything that I've done with e-commerce is that I didn't get good at tracking early on. So I was making money and I was spending a ton of money on ads, but I wasn't sure which ads were leading to the profit, right? I just knew that, wow, if I spend X amount of dollars, I'm making this much more. And then once I finally realized that you can account for basically every dollar spent on ads and you can know what's making you money, it just makes your business so much smoother. It increases your net profit and it allows you to spend more money on what's actually working. So a lot of this stuff we do within Google Analytics. We obviously enable e-commerce tracking. We set up a lot of stuff in there to make it kind of look the way we want to. But this right here, this app called Compass, kind of makes it easy on you. They basically have pre-designed dashboards that will track your marketing ROI and help you better determine where to spend money. So that's what's cool about Compass. Again, you can do this other ways, but Compass just makes it easy and it's something you can implement very, very quickly. So definitely recommend that one as well. Again, if you're spending money on ads, you need to know what's working. That's the way you're going to be able to grow your business. The next few apps I'm going to go through pretty quickly because they're pretty self-explanatory. But again, we like paid traffic. We like to advertise wherever we can, where we get a positive ROI. One of the places we like to advertise is Bing Shopping. So with Bing Shopping, you need to upload what's called a product feed, so they know, what products you have for sale, what the prices are, what the descriptions are, what your page URLs are, where to find the image, and all that data. So this app, Bing Shopping by by Shopping Cart Apps, basically allows that to happen. It connects your Shopify store and your Shopify product catalog with Bing Shopping. So definitely recommend that one. That's the one we use. The next app is called Google Shopping Feed. Now, this does the same thing. Google Shopping, we love Google Shopping. You have to get your products into Google Shopping. There used to be a Shopify app called Google Shopping App by Shopify. They've just discontinued that. Now they have something called, I think, the Google Shopping Channel, which there's still some kinks that everyone's trying to work through, but you can use this app. In the meantime, Google Shopping Feed, it will link your store to Google Shopping and to your Google AdWords account, or to your Google Merchant Center, I should say. The next app is very similar. It's called Facebook Product Feed. This one is by Flexify. So there's lots of different apps in the App Store that do the same thing. This is the one that we use, and what it does is connect your Shopify product catalog with Facebook. So another way to basically, merge your store with another platform. And why you want to do this is so you can run dynamic product remarketing ads, where you can show people ads for what they just saw on your store. And using an app like this makes it super easy. It syncs, again, your product catalog on Shopify with Facebook, and it's called Facebook Product Feed by Flexify. The next app that came in pretty highly recommended from our community is called Consistent Cart and Activity Monitor, and I'll show you an image of what it looks like. So basically it keeps track of literally everything that's happening in your cart in Shopify. So when someone, adds the cart, when someone abandons cart, it's keeping track of all that and basically where they came from. And then you could set rules for what you want your system to do, right? So you could follow up with people with Facebook Messenger. You could follow up with people with emails. You could follow up with people with push notifications. So basically a way to, just bring people back to your store. We use Klaviyo for most of this stuff, but you can use, this as well. And to be honest, this is one that we do have installed on a store. I haven't really played around with it much, but it came in very highly rated from our community. So we're going to play around with it more. And again, their word is good for me. So consistent cart and activity monitor. Check that out. Now, the next app is called Live Search. And what's cool about this one, Live Search, is that basically what it does when someone's on your website and they click in your search box and they start typing in whatever they're looking for, this one will kind of recommend, things based on whatever those first few characters are. So it just helps, improve the buyer experience, or the shopper experience, I should say. So definitely recommend it. Again, anything you could do to make the whole order process and usability process easier for your users, the better. Because again, you think people know how to use these websites, but a lot of times they don't. So the more help you can give them, the better. And by the way, let me mention, I know I have a whole bunch of them listed here. I'm going to post a link in the description of this video that's going to go to a blog post on our Dropship Lifestyle blog, and that'll have links to the App Store for each of these apps. So look for that below. Next, though, is Privy. And this is one, I've been preaching about forever. We love Privy. We use it, again, not for its full functionality, but this is what we use, again, to capture the name and email of people as they are trying to leave our site. So we use it for the exit intent overlays. Again, you could do a whole lot more with it. I'll link to it so you can go check them out, watch their video. But for exit intent overlays to capture the lead information, when you combine that with something like the automatic discount links, it's a great way just to increase your lead value. For everyone that comes to your store, you can make more money because you're not letting them slip through the cracks. So the next app is what I recommend for anyone new, and it's the Shopify product review app. It's super user-friendly, super easy to use, and what it does is what it sounds like. It allows your customers and really anyone that visits your website to leave a review for your products. Reviews are huge for social proof. They do increase conversion rates. They make people feel comfortable. And this app is free because it's by Shopify. And again, it's super basic, super easy to use. And the reason I recommend you start with something like this is because a lot of the more advanced review apps, they're great. They have a lot of functionality. But what people don't realize when they start using them is that they charge based on how many reviews you have. And once you start kind of having reviews like in their ecosystem, it's very hard to break out. So I know a lot of people that started their e-commerce stores, and I'm not going to just name all these companies, but they kind of got locked in to plans with these different review companies. And now they have thousands of reviews and they're paying insane amounts of money every month, again, because they started with a company they didn't really need. So my advice is start with the product review app by Shopify. Now, the next app, again, one I've preached for a while. It's great, not just for customer service, but for increasing your lead value. And this one is called Aftership. So this one, based on volume, it could be free. It could cost you a little bit of money, but again, well worth it. And what this does is email your customers automatically with shipping updates. It's so important that, customer service is king. I've mentioned this before, but if you want to build a lasting brand, how you treat your customers and how they think about you is like the number one factor. As long as you're getting sales and you have your ad set up correctly, customer service is the next thing that matters for how long your business will live. And Aftership is a great way to keep your customers very happy. And for the purpose of this video, I won't talk about it, but we also have some kind of tricky ways that we use it to make more money from every customer that buys from us. If you want to learn more about that and you're a member of Dropship Lifestyle, watch my video on lead value optimization in the members area. And if I remember, I will link to that one below as well. Next app that I do recommend is called Social Autopilot. And this one is cool. Like, I don't like to say, the whole autopilot thing I think sounds a little too good to be true, but we build social media pages for all of our stores, right? And the reason we have these social media pages isn't so we can get all these likes and have people, interacting with us there all day, because to be honest, that typically doesn't happen with the types of products that we sell. They're not like passion products. But what we do is build these pages and post to them regularly so that if someone is on our website and they're like, is this company legit? Then they go and check our Twitter or our Facebook or our Pinterest, right? We want them to see that we actually do have a page, and maybe a couple times a week we're posting to it. Just, again, not to try to bring in new leads, but to convince people looking for us that yes, we're a company that's in business. So this is a tool that will help to basically schedule posts automatically to your social feeds. So it could be things like, hey, we just got this product in stock. Hey, this product's on sale. And again, you could set it in advance and it will just keep doing it in the background. So pretty cool. It's called Social Autopilot by Bold. And I mentioned earlier that we love live chat, right? We have live chat on all our sites. It's a great way to answer questions easily, turn visitors into buyers. So to be honest, right now we're experimenting with Facebook Messenger as our live chat system. It's good, but it's not the best yet because it's not made to be a live chat system. So it could get a little confusing when you're trying to manage everything in your Facebook messages. But for everyone that's, again, just starting that wants to use live chat, I highly recommend this company. It's called Tidio, I guess that's how you say it, Tidio live chat, and it's just super easy to use, looks great, and you can start for free. So awesome live chat service to have. The next one that I recommend you use is called JSON LD for SEO. Again, without getting too technical, this one basically helps your product pages appear in a special type of way, I'll call it that, a special type of way in the Google search results organically, which increases your click-through rate. So let's see if they have a screenshot. I can give you an example. They allow you to do things like this. You could see what the price is, what the rating is, if it's in stock or not. So if someone searches on Google for one of your products and they see all that information, they're a lot more likely to click on yours because they know you're a store, they know it's in stock, they know what the price is. So it leads to increased click-through rates from Google search results, which leads to higher conversions, which leads to just increased Google rankings because Google knows people are clicking on your results. So definitely check this one out. The next app that I got to recommend is called Product Upsell, and this one is by same company that made the Autopilot posting. This one's by Bold, and what's cool about this one is it allows you to easily add upsells to your product pages. So if you've been through Dropship Lifestyle, through the Dropship Blueprint, you know that we only focus on selling expensive products. But then what about the products that aren't that expensive, right? What do you not just, if you're selling a stand-up paddleboard, do you not sell a paddleboard leash? Do you not sell the paddle because they're not expensive? No, you still sell them, but you don't put them on individual product pages. You use them as add-ons and upsells, and that's exactly what this app allows you to do. Easily give your customers the option to add more items onto their order, which increases your order value and means you could still sell these less expensive products without having a store that makes $5 per sale. So this is what we recommend for that. The next app that's useful, but use it with caution, and I seriously mean that. This one's called Hurify, and it's a countdown timer. So I'm sure you've been to websites where you see you have X amount of time left to buy. It's very effective and it will increase conversions, not just using Hurify, but using any countdown timer. But the reason I say use it with caution is because you see some stores that use it, they lie. It's just every time you go to it, oh, here's our countdown, here's our countdown, here's our countdown. And it's not authentic, and over time it's going to destroy your brand. But if you're doing a promotion for any of the major holidays, for even a holiday you made up, it's fine. Even if you're just doing a promotion that ends, who knows, this week at Friday, it's still okay to have a countdown timer. Just make sure it's not just part of your 100% of the time marketing efforts, because your visitors will become blind to it and it will lead to a bad brand reputation, which of course is not going to help you over time. You want a store that 5 years from now is making more money than it was now, not a store that fades out because you didn't treat your visitors and customers with respect. The last one, guys, I'm going to share in today's video. Again, I'll link to all of these below, a blog post that we have that has them all listed out. And I'll also say, I know that I left a ton out. Again, I think there's over 1,200 of them. So if you want to add any, post them in the comments below. But the last one I will share with you today is called Lucky Orange. And this one's really cool. And the first time I found this thing, which was years ago, it freaked me out because it literally tracks your visitors' mice on the computer screen, so you could watch them move their mouse around on your product pages. You could see what they click on. It's creepy, but it's super powerful. What these recordings allow you to do, you can watch them back, is see are people getting confused? Are they leaving your site? Are they clicking on things they shouldn't be clicking on? And you can use what you learn by watching these recordings to improve your site and your user experience, which of course increases your conversion rate, which of course makes you more money. So again, guys, that's going to be the last one that I recommend for for this this video. The post will be linked below, and please do leave comments. If you like this type of video for YouTube, definitely let me know, again, because the more you give me feedback, the more I can decide what direction to take Dropship Weekly. It's crazy. We've done like over 50 episodes of this so far. And by the way, if you want to see this every week, definitely hit that subscribe button. That's the only way that YouTube will notify you. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell. And of course, if you got value, please give the video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. That's why I keep doing these. And with that being said, guys, I definitely look forward to hearing from you, and I will see you all next week for the next episode of Dropship Weekly. Thank you.